Hi everyone, my name is Shayon, also known as Texlah, and I am the proud owner of Texlah Games. Woo! And essentially, I want to learn game development. When I was 14, I did try learning game development in the past, but I did give up. But with this channel, I want you guys to come with me, and I want to document my journey from learning game development from scratch to being hopefully good. So if you haven't already, subscribe, and yeah, let's begin. Boom. Okay, the date today is literally about to be 12. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, so for day one, I decided to start off by trying to draw Kamado Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Okay, now promise me y'all ain't gonna laugh when I show you this, okay?
Yeah.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Thank you. W mother. Okay, so for day one, since I didn't really know any programming, I went and followed Brackeys tutorial on how to make a game. I really would recommend it. It is such a good tutorial for learning the basics and the foundations of game development. So let's begin to that. Okay, so it is currently coming up to the next day, and I have written some of the stuff from the tutorial, and I created a system where I would like reiterate it all into Notion. So I'm hoping that it will help. Hear me out on this, right? I got no sleep. I didn't get a wink of sleep that day. So I was just super tired, but hey, at least I got this. At least I got this green screen, guys. At least, you know, I've got this green screen. Obviously, I'm gonna be showing footage from me getting that, so here is that. Then went and decided to get Skill Tree on my computer since you know, trying to learn on that. Sponsor me, please. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm currently locking in using Brackeys tutorial. I've learned how to program basic movement into the game, and I won't lie though, it was actually really confusing at first, but after a while of writing and using active recall, I got the hang of how Unity handles physics with Unity C#, and it genuinely just started clicking. Okay, I can't lie. I do not think this will be done in time. Yeah. Okay, so the reason why this is taking me a lot longer is because I want to make sure that I'm actually like learning it instead of just messing around. But yeah, on to day 4. Okay, so day 4 was actually quite progressive. I learnt about how to like add collisions to items, and I made it so that when my cube hit something, it would show in the console like what the object I hit was. So that was quite good. Alright, so day 5, since I didn't really have much time, I went and learned about Unity Scene Manager. So if I was to collide with like an enemy object, I would get sent back. And I also went and learned about programming the UI, so it would count from the position my cube is moving in the Z direction. and that it would show that a level's complete. So yeah. Okay, so day 6. My plan is that I want to make a game like Flappy Bird, but the birds have guns. Yeah, no, crazy idea, but just a disclaimer, I did not end up getting the game fully finished, and yeah, but I went and followed a tutorial on YouTube about making sprites, and then I decided to go on a website and start making my character. I am doing this based off of a pigeon, and it's called Marcus. So, you know what? I just went and called my bird Marcus as well. So, as you guys can see, here's me doing that. Okay, so just like that, I finished the sprites, and there is Happy Marcus, Straight Face Marcus, and Dead Marcus. Yeah. Okay, so basically, when I was recording, I forgot to record the fart. Okay, so basically, just to sum it up, I forgot to record the Photoshop, and here's the logo. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think I did pretty well. Hey, but yeah. Okay, now as you guys can see, I'm currently making the weapon for Marcus, and yeah. I also made and went some clouds because, you know, clouds are pretty cool. And here you guys can see that I'm go animated, which was so cool to do, by the way. But yeah, and then I went and designed the menu for the game, which went quite well, to be fair. And yeah, and then of course, how could I forget? We gotta add Marcus. So I went and added the logo that I made and went ahead and animated it. And so as you guys can see, this is the final product. Notice how it flaps like a bird? I mean, that's pretty cool. I also went and designed the settings for the game, which, yeah, that was quite fun to do as well. I then went and programmed myself a menu manager, and I used everything that I learned from the Brackeys tutorial to be able to implement this, which was such a good feeling, by the way. Like, I felt like a genius. But yeah, and then as you guys can see, here is the menu fully working and everything, which, wow, so cool. Okay, so I won't lie, I was really struggling when I was doing the gameplay, since I was making my game 2D. So I went and followed a tutorial, which I'll show right here, and it was actually really helpful in terms of like learning how to make stuff move in 2D. So yeah, there's me doing that.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm just following the tutorial and trying to understand quite a lot of it, since it was very heavy. And so yeah, and then I went and also programmed the pipe spawner. So there's me doing that. And yeah, so this is the final product. Okay, now I know a lot of you guys might be thinking that's not a lot, and yeah, I know, but with the time that I did give myself for this, and the fact that I am a beginner learning game development from completely scratch after 4 years, you know, that's kind of the best that I could do, I feel. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please subscribe. You know, making a channel has always been something that's been on my mind, and I'm glad that I was able to kind of make this. And if you made it this far, thank you. And so yeah, bye bye.